Hey kids, it's time for another Harris Puppets Fun Club. And how do you much like Harris Puppet shows? Quite amazing. It's quite amazing like you would imagine. Quite amazing like you would imagine. And we've got a lot of great stuff, a lot of great fun. We're going to do your favorite dances like your brothers and sisters used to do. It's really amazing. And it's really amazing. Here we go!
I am Inspector Bishbot from Scotland Yard. Let me tell you the story of Jeremy Hicks, a man who was scared to death. Jeremy was night watchman in a graveyard. He saved every dollar he earned and kept it all right in his pocket. The only person who knew it was there was his landlord, the greedy Dr. Mandible. Jeremy was very nervous, and Dr. Mandible gave him some pills, but somehow the pills only made him more nervous. Then the doctor suggested he should read before going to bed, something relaxing, like The Strangled Corpse, The Nine-Fingered Snow Beast, or The Glucotinous Glob. But these books only kept him awake. He tried The Man with the Big Hole in Him, and then one day he picked up The Ticker Sticker. Jeremy hoped this was the book that would put him to sleep. Poor chap. Dr. Mandible knew Jeremy like the inside of a clock. He knew Jeremy had a weak heart and a weak brain, and that his insides might break down at any moment. Jeremy was very nearsighted, besides being easily frightened and extremely short-winded. When he heard an unusual noise, he would imagine the most horrible things happening right before his eyes. On this unhappy day, he put out his hand and touched a thick slime on the floor. He went trembling to the window. It was blood. He ran to get Dr. Mandible, but somebody had locked the door. The effort of trying to open it strained his poor weak body to the breaking point. Then he saw, in the half light, a horrible tiger charging him from above. He heard a lion roaring in the darkness, and something dripping onto the floor. A strange figure sprang out at him. But when he struck back,
Wow, wasn't that a great cartoon? I knew you'd like it. I enjoyed it as much as I did. And we heard a few jokes. What did you ever say when you heard a chainsaw? They're playing my song. How does Monster count to 19 on his fingers? How do you tell a monster from an elephant? Simple. A monster remembers. How do you know stones are awfully worried? Because they're afraid someone will take it for granted. Why are mummies good spies? Because you're good at keeping things under wraps. You hear about the vampires who got married? It was love at first bite. What do you call a skeleton lies in bed all the time? Lazy bones. What do you call the most powerful pooch in the world? Super pooch. Why is... What do you call a man who goes batty all the time? Batman. Anyway, why don't you watch this next cartoon? One, two, three, four. I got a little story to tell you. Once upon a time there was a Valentine's Day bear. He was all alone, thought nobody really cared. Then he got a hug, and now he's got the bug. No longer Next week on Harris Pumps, we'll have Tom Savini, who's a makeup artist. Quite amazing. And we want to take some time to read some viewer mail. Dear Ted Harris, my name is Lisa from Boulder, Colorado. Last week my parents got divorced and we broke up. Did I do something wrong? Is there any way I can get my parents back? Silly. Lisa Wilson from Boulder, Colorado. Well, Lisa, there are all kinds of families out there. Just because your parents don't love each other doesn't mean they don't love you anymore. Anyway, there's all kinds of families out there. Some children love with just a parent, just with one parent, or with an older sister or brother, or grandma's grandparents, or with foster parents. Sometimes might not see their parents for weeks, months, maybe even years at a time. Just because your parents don't love each other doesn't mean they don't love you. You'll be a family in your own heart. Don't worry, you'll be alright. Thank you.
It was careless of your wife to leave medicine in the place where Egbert could reach it. And it was wrong to tell him that aspirin was like candy.
Poor Egbert, he took without asking.
I know. When was the fourth time?
Think back to last spring, Mr. Careless. Remember when you were using your green thumb in the garden when your flowers were growing?
And so were the bugs.
You were spraying the garden with the bug killer when your neighbor came over to borrow some tools.
Hi, Will. See ya. Can I borrow your lawnmower? Mine's on the blink again.
Oh, why sure. I'll leave this bug spray right here where it'll be handy where I can come back. Come on in. I think they're inside the garage. Nice weather we're having, isn't it? A lot of bugs, though.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed the bugs. Boy, there are a lot of them.
At least there was no tube down his throat this time. But the doctor did stick needles into their arms, and they had to take another bath. Imagine, 2 baths in one day. Leaving a bug spray around was a bit careless. And then, of course, when it comes to Egbert.
He took without asking.
We all know that you and your family love Egbert very much, but really, this cannot go on.
No more. No more.
Now I see what you mean. This must stop. We'll poison-proof our home.
Yay! Whee! Yay! That's quite good for you. Good for you, Careless. Yay!
Sarah?
Yes, dear?
Get all your detergents, bleaches, and polishes, and put them on a special shelf that Egbert can't get into.
Yes, dear.
Ronnie?
Yeah, Dad?
Gather up all the poisons in the house and put them in the back cabinet. I'll get a lock.
Poison? You mean like ant picks and insect sprays?
Yes, and paint thinners and paint remover. Read the label.
Righto, Dad.
Yay! Yay! Woo! Yay!
Susie,
Yes, Daddy.
get all the medicines, aspirin, cold pills, iodine.
Next week on Harris Pumps, we'll have Tom Savini, who's a makeup artist. Quite amazing. And we want to take some time to read some viewer mail. Dear Ted Harris, my name is Lisa from Boulder, Colorado. Last week my parents got divorced and we broke up. Did I do something wrong? Is there any way I can get my parents back? Silly. Lisa Wilson from Boulder, Colorado. Well, Lisa, there are all kinds of families out there. They're just because your parents don't love each other doesn't mean doesn't mean they don't love you anymore. Anyway, there's all kinds of families out there. Some children live with just a parent, just with one parent, or with an older sister or brother, or grandma's grandparents, or with foster parents. Sometimes might not see their parents for weeks, months, maybe even years at a time. Just because your parents don't love each other doesn't mean they don't love you. You'll be a family in your own heart. Don't worry, you'll be alright. Thank you.